All right, good afternoon. This is Scott Francis again. Good to have you back. What I want to talk to you about today is water purification will be one of the segments. And this is obviously one thing that you need to think about when you do get into a survival situation. You know, within 3 seconds of your understanding that you might be lost, you need to make sure and stop and assess what you have and get things prioritized. Within 3 minutes, you need to make sure that you're breathing, so don't hold your breath. Within 3 hours, you have to have some kind of heat source if it's cold out and you're wet. And again, as we showed you how to make all those fire starter kits, you can do that. And then within 3 days, you have to have water. So there's a lot of opportunities and alternatives that you can use. What I'm going to share with you are some suggestions of what to take with you when you're hiking. Some are very portable, some not as, but they're all really effective. First thing you have to understand is if you're in a survival situation and you don't have any way to treat the water, you're going to have to make a choice to go through and get that water taken care of, and you're going to have to drink it. So if you do have to drink directly from a stream, make sure that it's through an area that's moving really fast through rocks, as that will naturally purify the water and make you have a less chance of getting bacteria and giardia and those types of things. The other thing to do is take some type of metal receptacle with you, such as a water bottle like this, an aluminum water bottle, or if you have a little pan like this, or what they call a little Sierra cup. These are all metal, so if you have to, you can boil the water. And at around 4,000 feet, the Center for Disease Control suggests that water boil in a rolling boil for 1 minute, because all bacteria and giardia, cysts and everything will die at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. But as you increase and go up anywhere above 7,000 feet, the boiling temperature is going to drop down to 190 degrees. And it doesn't boil hot enough in order to kill those cysts. So when you go up to higher elevations, boil that water for at least 3 minutes to make sure that you kill everything. The only negative thing that's going to happen is it's going to take some of the taste out of it, but in an emergency situation you'll be able to do that. The other thing that you can do is these little life straws. These are straws that you can take with you. You pop this bottom off and that goes down into the water, and then you actually use this and drink just like a straw right out of the stream. Again, I would recommend that you do that as you're going through an area. Make sure the water's running really fast through rocks and etc. Very portable, very easy to use. Be sure to read the instructions. These do have the screens and the filters to go through to take care of giardia and other bacteria. The other thing is a Catadyne is the brand that I have, is a water pump, and it works just like this. What you will do is take this part, put it down inside the water, take this tube, and you'll put it inside your water bottle, and you just sit here and just pump like this and pump that water, and you'll fill your water bottle up. The one thing that you want to be careful of is after you fill your water container, I'd take a little bit of like a little sandwich bag and put this in there so you don't get cross-contamination from the water. They say that this is effective enough that if you even were drinking really dirty, scummy type water, if you filtered it twice, it would be fit for human consumption. This is very portable. It'll fit in your day pack or your backpack or wherever you're going. Works really well. Now, a couple other things that you can use are iodine tablets. Right here. You can get these at any local sporting goods store or camping and outdoors or what have you. Be sure to read the instructions on here. However, you should know if you're allergic to iodine or not, and if you are, you want to make sure and look for other types of alternatives for that, so when you're out there, that way you won't end up getting sick and having a reaction to it. The other type of thing is chlorine tablets, such as these Catadyne. That's just a brand that, again, that I have. You can put these in there. The one thing you want to do with any of these water treatment is to make sure that you read the instructions very, very carefully and make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. They're very easy to do. Now, with both of these kits right here, this water pump and this straw, you want to pay attention and read the cleaning and the servicing instructions on these to make sure that you clean it and disinfect it. And what you're going to do is take bleach water, about a teaspoon to a gallon of water, go through and clean it completely, and then rinse them in lukewarm water that has got the chlorine in it. Rinse them out completely and then let them air dry, and then redo the seals. They will come with some oil that's in this pack right here on how you can go through and lubricate those seals and those O-rings, and then it'll function properly. So the biggest thing is just make sure you're well prepared. The other thing that you want to do is just make sure that as you're getting ready to go out on these outings, make sure you hydrate well before you go. Basically, the general rule of thumb, under really, really strenuous conditions, you want to drink at least 6 to 7 of these during the time that you're doing it, and then when you are resting in your camp or when you're back home or whatever, it's the post activity that you need to make sure that you're well hydrated. So be safe, have fun, and when we come back again, we're going to talk about food preparation and other things to take with you when you're going on your hike or your hunting trip, or if you're going to be out for 2-3 days, you can plan stuff accordingly. So we will see you again.